Hey guys, so in this video we're going to get into Ableton 11's new hybrid reverb, which is really cool. Basically what it is, it's like a combination of a digital reverb that you're probably already familiar with, along with a convolution reverb. So it just gives you tons of different sorts of textures and sounds, from real world to really unreal sort of sounds. It's pretty advanced, and let's go ahead and get into it. So I just am using some different clap samples because I wanted some short sounds to really give you an opportunity to hear what the reverb is doing. So this is dry. All right. And we're just going to be kind of letting that loop as we go through. So let me go ahead and turn this on. And what we've got here is we've got this area here, which is all about the convolution reverbs. And these are basically like areas that have been sampled. So it's like samples of reverb in certain rooms, in certain real places. So it really gives a very live, real feel to it. Although you could do some interesting things with it that make it sound a little bit unreal as well. For example, we can use, let's just say, chambers in large rooms, all right? Turn it off. Right, and vocal chamber. If I turn this to 100%, you can really hear. Made for drums. Plate reverbs. And of course, you could change the size of the room. And really get some alien sort of sounds as well. Obviously, you can control the decay as well. Still adds a lot of texture compared to the dry. And there's just so many more to choose from. Really interesting stuff. Okay, so we've got our standard pre-delay here. So that basically will delay when the reverb comes in so that you get kind of a clean transient before the reverb actually comes in. If we bring it way up, it starts to sound like a delay. Then obviously you've got feedback where you can run this back into itself. Creates a bit more of a metallic sort of sound. So far, all we've been playing with is a convolution reverb. Another thing that I should mention is that we could actually go into samples here. Let's just go into drum samples, and we find like a cymbal. Let's do that. We could literally drag this in, and that could be used as a reverb. And obviously, by changing the size, we can get different tones as well. Really fun stuff. So let's just leave this at a plate. And then what I'm going to do here is we're going to go to serial, which means it runs the convolution reverb into the digital reverb. So the digital reverb, we've got all these different sorts of algorithms here. Dark hall, quartz, shimmer, tides, which kind of creates more like a wave effect and then Prism. So if we work on the blend, we can blend how much of the convolution reverb and how much of the digital reverb we want. So let's go all the way over just to the digital reverb so that we can hear what we can do here. Long decay. Room size. Damping. You have more highs when the damping is low, and damping just kind of softens those upper frequencies a little bit. Once again, delay is kind of like the pre-delay. Shape is kind of like the type of room the reverb is in, whether it be a round room or a square room, that sort of thing. Bass multiplier, decay, scales the decay time of the low end on the reverb trail. So this can accentuate the low end. Over here we've got the bass mono, which is important because you usually want to cut out those lows from your reverb. You've also got your EQ, so you can EQ the reverb however you want, or maybe you want a little bit more brightness, and so forth. All the typical things. Now let's go ahead and blend the convolution reverb with the digital reverb. Really great stuff. We haven't even gone through all these algorithms here. So we've got the quartz algorithm, shimmer, which is really nice, tides, and we could set the rate here. So you can really get some more rhythm into your reverbs. Really interesting. Really good stuff there. You've also got this vintage feature that you can turn on to give a different sort of texture and feel to the overall reverb. You can increase or decrease the stereo spread of the reverb. Obviously, you have your overall wet dry here. Depending on how subtle or how strong you want the effect to be. And then you've got your send in here, which is just how much of the original signal you want sent through the reverb. Lastly, we can go into these algorithms here. So serial means that the digital reverb is affecting the convolution reverb, kind of like a guitar pedal affects the sound of a guitar. Now, if we go into parallel, we could actually separate the two. So basically, we're hearing the clear version of the convolution reverb and the clear version of the digital reverb here. So we cleanly hear this and cleanly hear this as well. So when we play it together, neither one is affecting the other one. It's almost like they're running into two separate tracks. So you have two different kinds of reverb, and then they come back together. Your pre-delay you can set to the BPM if you want, which can be helpful. When you have like a drum beat or something going on, you can really kind of hear what's going on. Let me see if I can just get a quick drum beat here. So really cool stuff. The hybrid reverb, you can do so many things with it. I've just kind of barely tapped the surface. So algorithmic, this just means that it's directly going to the digital reverb. And if you're here, it's only doing the convolution reverb. And then you've got serial and parallel. So that is the hybrid reverb.